ki khubor ka Batisi TV lawan ra shapi da ka Orange Nissan Loom so pho near Fire Brigade Shillong
ke Jylla nyam ba Shillong rengkat bat ke Jylla nyam jong ka than satai lam mi ngi ha ka khat sao tarik ubuna risau arajar arpuai kala pediang burom yo nong mi khmat jong Pope Francis u Most Reverend Leopoldo Jylla ubadai u Apostolic Nuncio Shakari India bat hakari Nepal Hagani ka jingwan jingo jong Nuncio la penlongru ya ka jingelang jong ki Archbishop bat ki bishops jong ki Jylla nyam ka than chatai lam mi ngi ha Archbishop's house halait kra Shillong bat hakapor janmit la penlong pat ya ka jing pediang burom ya Nuncio ha ka bala sakhi lang do Archbishop ka Jylla nyam ba Shillong Most Reverend Victor Lingdo ki Archbishop bat ki bishop jong ki Jylla nyam ka than chatai lam mi ngi Menteri Rangba ke Jylla Konrad Sangma, MP ke Shillong Lok Sabha Constituency Uba Vincent H. Pala, ki MLA, ki MDC bat ki wei ki Nongsha Khot Ngobha. Kani ke jingwan yo kejat jong uniu nongmi khmat jong Pope Francis hagani ke Jylla nyam ba Shillong. Kalong na kabenta ban penkamti ya kapalium kabalashna kerpang na kisnyo langbrot ha Most Reverend Victor Lingdo ubadang susha thung ban shimti kumunong sarai mensim bathamai jong ke Jylla nyam ba Shillong dangshen haka jing pediang buram haka por janmit lapan iru ye ki jing shat tenrai bat la ais ngobha yo Apostolic Nuncio dakitiar khasi tenrai Haba keren kumukongsan u Apostolic Nuncio ula Kyntu ye ki nongsong snong jong kane ke Jylla Meghalaya baki dei barabor ban sngo sarong yala ka jong ka jaj benreu bat baki dei ban penim bat ban Pynneh pensa yala ka riti ka dostor ka Lariti bat ya ka snap ka bakerpang ka badan lepa nado handai hentai
Today, we are very fortunate to have a beloved Nuncio of India and Nepal, the bishops of Northeast India, who came for the Northeast Bishops' Council.
In this very place, your visit, I am sure, will not only rejuvenate this pastoral spirit and enthusiasm of all the priests and religious leaders, but will boost, energize, and strengthen the faith and enthusiasm of the Catholic faithful in the Archdiocese of Shillong, in the Northeast in general and Meghalaya in particular. The contributions and influence of the Catholic missions in this part of the country have hugely impacted the cultural, social, and economic development of the areas wherever the Catholic missionaries have set their foot and established their missions. Many of us here are products of the contributions made by the Catholic missions. We are what we are today is because of the contributions of the Catholic missionaries who selflessly reached out to the nook and corner of the state to educate, improve their living conditions, brought new hopes, new lives to all and sundry. They taught and educated the ignorant, fed the hungry, clothed the naked, and provided health support to the sick and needy. It is definitely a rejuvenating visit that is highly welcomed and appreciated. We hope and pray that his holy visit will not only be the first and the last, but a prelude to many more of your apostolic visits.
You represent Pope Francis for us. Our love and devotion to our Good Shepherd, Pope Francis, is manifested by our welcome and our appreciation for your presence here. We also request you to convey to him our love and appreciation. Tell him we love him, we appreciate his sayings, and we are trying our best to live up to his expectation as bishops, priests, religious, and good Catholics. As it was told, Shillong is a Catholic and a Christian center. If it was normal times, the whole Maidan would have been filled with Catholics to see how their Archbishop is receiving the pallium. But now it is limited to a small number. But we want to tell you that we have got a strong church in Meghalaya especially. Look at your left, we have got a MP Catholic, and on your right, the Chief Minister who is a Catholic, and many others. And also I suppose there are many other Christians who represent the church in Northeast India.
It is after a very long period of 11 years that the Apostolic Nuncio has come to our state. Therefore, it is indeed a really great moment and a very, very happy moment for each and every one of us. A few days back, I was interacting with one professor from Oxford University. His name is Professor Land. He is an expert on organizations, governance, and he looks at how to make an organization and government more productive. So he mentioned to us in his presentation and discussion that for an organization to be more capable, more productive, we must start with a purpose. We must have a passion. And we must have an organizational structure to be able to deliver that particular purpose or passion that one may have. Our church makes up just 1.55% of the population of this country. And yet, if you see the contribution that we have made to the country, to our region, to our state, and to many lives and individuals who are in this room and who may not be having the pleasure or the honor to be here today because of restrictions, it is huge. You look at the country as a whole, the number of schools that was mentioned, the number of hospitals, the number of social organizations, the number of individuals who may not be Catholics but passed out from these schools today, sitting in top positions in different organizations, ministers, MLAs, CEOs of companies, have come out from Catholic institutes. This is a contribution of the Catholic Church. You look at our state of Meghalaya. I don't have to tell any one of you about the contribution that has been made by the Catholic missionaries, by the Catholic priests, by the Catholic Church today to make a difference in the lives of our people. We have people from different walks of life. We have our Member of Parliament, we have officials, we have individuals in different walks of life. Sometimes we don't agree. Sometimes we see ourselves on different sides. It's natural in society. But then church brings us together. And no matter what differences we may have, what challenges we may face as a state or as a country, I think a lot of the people out here who are present will remember of multiple occasions where the church at the head of our archdiocese has played a very, very constructive role in ensuring that peace prevailed. We all have our purposes. We all have our roles to play in society. I have a role to play. Every single individual in this room has a role to play and contribute. But I'm sure the one thing that combines each and every one of us is a purpose for God that we, each individual present in this room, has decided and has accepted. And second is our purpose for our people, to serve our people. Our archbishops who are present out here, His Excellency our Nuncio who is present out here, the bishops and the priests and the sisters, you are serving God and you're serving the people of our state and our region and our country. And we also, as political leaders, are serving our people. And that is where the capacity of an organization, which I mentioned in the beginning, comes into play. That even with just 1.55% of the population of this country, the Catholic Church and the Catholics, the faithfuls of our country, have contributed so much to our society and to our state and to our country because we have a sense of purpose and a passion in our heart.
So, what I can say, I will tell something that comes from my heart. And I hope that it will be good and acceptable from you. As you understand, English is not my mother tongue. I would say even Italian is not my first mother tongue. As Father Thomas mentioned, I come from a region in Italy, north of Italy, from Bergamo, region mountainous, from a small village, and in my family we speak our local language, the Bergamasco. And Father Thomas mentioned the great Pope John the 23rd. He used every morning to pray God, thanking Him for creating him. Thank God to make him a Catholic, but also used to add, I thank God to make me a Bergamasco, and I was very proud to be a Bergamasco. So I think also for you, that you are from different tribes, you are so this evening the Garolans, Jingïatylli, Cassidons, all are expression of your culture and tradition, and say to me that you belong to different tribes. You have different local languages. And I think that you have to be proud, as I am proud to be a Bergamasco. You too, you have to be proud to belong to your own tribe and to keep alive traditions, culture and identity. But first of all, we have to feel brotherhood. We have to feel unity among us. First of all, we are brothers and sisters in God. We are brothers and sisters in Christ. And so, from the diversities that is part of our specificity, belonging to different languages and tribes, from that diversities should come the unity in our faith, unity in Jesus Christ. And to the Catholic Church here in Shillong, my message is, as Mr. Barnabas said, synodality. We have to really experience something new among us. a kind of communion and participation and also action in multiply the talents, as Archbishop John mentioned to us, to be missionaries in our midst, and in doing that, we also should remember the legacy of the pioneers, missionaries here in Shillong and in this region. So let us experience this moment of these 2 years of synodality, as Pope Francis asked to the Church, as something that can help us to participate more and more in the life of the Church, and also to feel the belonging of the Church as members of the Church, and also to be ready to witness our faith, multiplying our talents, our faith, in order that many other people, many non-Christians can know the good news of Jesus Christ and join the Catholic Church.